Thanks so much for coming back to my YouTube channel. If this isn't the first time that you're listening to this relaxation, hopefully because it's awesome, just jump straight to this time here. If it's your first time watching this video, I really hope it serves you well. It's a beautiful breathing relaxation that I do regularly in a lot of my classes right at the end, just to get all those good vibes sinking in. So if you're particularly stressed, maybe the mind and the body is overexcited in some way, it's a really beautiful way just to help balance out the mind and the body. I trust it will serve you well. Set yourself up in the best way that you know how. It's really beautiful to turn the lights down low, or perhaps turn them off completely. Close your eyes, get an eye pillow, set yourself up so that you can truly sink into this. Thanks again. Enjoy. Preparing yourself for relaxation. Make sure you find a comfortable position for your body. If it's laying down, take the appropriate support for your spine. Perhaps a pillow or a bolster underneath the legs to help support the lower back and the pelvis. Use any pillows, blankets. Even make sure you have your socks and a jumper on. Maybe something soft over the eyes, a scarf or an eye pillow if you have one. If you're going to sit, make sure the spine is tall and you've propped your hips up higher than your knees. When you're ready, sinking into the breath, in through the nose and out the nose. Noticing the coolness of the air as you breathe in through the nose, and the warmth of the air as you breathe out the nose. Use your breath to help you relax, release, and let go. As you continue to breathe in through the nose and out the nose, let the body settle and the mind settle. As you focus on your breath, let the body feel heavy. Let the bones feel heavy. Allow them to sink down into the support beneath you. Visualize the muscles melting off the bone and the skin melting away, so that all the stress and tension that has built up is fading away. As you continue to follow your breath cycle, feel into the experience of your breath, whatever that means to you. Perhaps it's noticing the coolness of the air as you breathe in through the nose, and the warmth of the air as you breathe out the nose. You might start to feel into the lightness and the energy of the body as you breathe in, perhaps even a sense of elevation and floating. And on the breath out, a sense of grounding, surrendering, and the body feeling heavy and sinking down. lightness and energy with the breath in, grounding and surrendering with the breath out. Continue to feel into the experience of your breath cycle, the different qualities within your breath cycle. The energy that's cultivated with the breath in, and the grounding and surrendering with the breath out. Effortless breathing, finding pleasure and joy with your breath cycle, with this life force energy. You might even begin to notice a momentary pause after the breath in and before the breath out, as well as after the breath out and before the next breath in. Finding simple pleasure and joy in these moments within the breath, the spaces between the inhalation and the exhalation. Feeling into the cycle of your breath, the current of energy, the sensations within your physical body, your mind, and your soul. You might even begin to visualize waves. The breath in, it's like the wave coming into shore, lightness and energy. And the breath out is the wave gently retreating, grounding and surrendering. Feel into this cycle within your own body. Gently over the next few breath cycles, allow the breath and the body to slowly begin to steady and even out. The breath in and the breath out become less contrasting, more subtle, calmer and steady. The breath begins to even out. The physical body and the breath, steady and calm, peaceful, calm like still water. Gently move our awareness to the space between the eyes, our center of intuition, our higher intelligence, our intuitive self, and the home of our pure conscious energy. Gently rest your awareness here within, and allow your awareness and your pure conscious energy to float in space. You have nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just allow yourself to enjoy the simple pleasure of being. Feeling into what this experience is for you. Perhaps you notice colours, textures, shapes, patterns. Whatever it is, allow and absorb. Be gently curious and calm. Coming back to the simple pleasure of just being. Gently allow your awareness to come back to the space within the room that you're in, to the volume of space within the room, within the walls, the floor and the ceiling. And bringing your awareness to any sounds off into the distance. Noticing any sounds closest to you. And the awareness of my voice. Noticing any taste in the mouth. Noticing any perfumes or aromas. And deepening the breath. Coming back into conscious belly breathing. Feeling into the heaviness of the body and the point of contact of the body with the support beneath you. Gently beginning to wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Bringing some movement back to the hands and the feet. The wrists and the ankles. And the whole of the limbs. Stretching the arms up above the head if that feels good. Finding any movement in the body to gently wake yourself up. Hugging the knees into the chest. Gently rocking side to side. Massaging out the lower back. Perhaps even the tops of the glutes. If you're seated, you might like to stay there. If you're laying down, roll over to your right side. Have a final few moments in the fetal position. Taking a couple breath cycles to allow the relaxation to sink in. Feel free to stay here longer. Or you might like to gently push yourself up and take 3 deep breath cycles in and out, and you come to your comfortable seated position. Feel free to make these breaths as cathartic and audible as you like, or soft and subtle. In your own time, take these 3 deep breaths. When you've completed your breath cycles, bring the hands to the heart, gently closing the eyes if not already. Take a final deep breath in, the deepest breath you've taken in all day, and exhale out the mouth. Thank you for joining me for this relaxation. I trust it served you well. Take care.